Wow, I teleported. What would you look at that? Last time on Bakugan, Battle Brawlers. A double battle. Apparently Tatsuya, which is this big bully guy or whatever, got his butt kicked because he lost his Pokemans. His Digimans, his Bakugans. And now they have been sent to the Shadow Realm, Doom Dimension. A chance meeting. Chapter 3. This is the stupidest thing I've ever read. Across town, Runo Misaki sat at the counter of an empty restaurant. She wore her aqua blue hair and 2 ponytails. You see, this is Runo. Okay, that little token girl is Runo. Okay, cool. A pink pouch strapped from her waist held her Bakugan. Behind the counter, a man in an apron dried glasses with a towel. Behind a plump woman with blue hair washed dishes in the sink behind him. Why do I have to work here, Daddy? Runo complained. Why? I hate being a waitress. It's the most boring job in the whole world. Runo's dad smiled warmly. Oh, come on, Runo. Your mom and I are gonna love having you around. Whatever, Runo said. But a girl can't get rich when the place is deserted. I call it a midday slump, Mr. Misaki said cheerfully. Runo's mom turned away from the sink. You should be very proud of your family business, Runo. Why? Your father is constantly bragging about you. As you can see, I gave Runo the stereotypical Valley Girl whiny voice. Because, I bet I don't know. It just sounds token girl for a token girl character who's nothing but a token girl. Again, my first impressions. Why am I even reading this book in the first place? Whatever. She motioned to the restaurant walls, which were covered with pictures of Runo. Runo's a baby, Runo in kindergarten, Runo riding her bike for the first time. Have a look around, dear. Your father has turned this place into a shrine for his little princess, she pointed out. Well, can't a father be proud of his only daughter? Runo's dad asked. Runo shook her head. I have got the freakiest parents on this planet. Mrs. Misaki changed the subject. Say, Runo, seeing as we're a little slow around here, would you mind running an errand for me? Grocery Town is just having a giant meat sale. If you go, maybe I'll make you some live kebabs. Or liver kebabs. Like, I was going to ask, what's a live kebab? And of course, just like Dan in Chapter 1, her only motive is food. I relate to this token girl. Runo's blue-green eyes lit up. Oh, I adore liver kebabs! At the same time, Dan marched into the market from the opposite direction. Loin tips. The two marched closer and closer to each other with every step. Liver kebabs, loin tips. Slam. Runo and Dan bumped into each other. They both fell backwards, landing on their butts. Because that was something that they needed to tell us. That very valuable information is that they landed on their butts, but whatever. It helps visualize the scene better, and I know nothing about writing, so yeah, I'm in the wrong here. Runo? Dan asked. Dan? Asked Runo. Do you live around here? Yeah, Dan replied. How about you? I totally do, Runo said. Just around the corner. Dan felt weird. It felt strange seeing Runo in person. Well, we finally meet, he said. Runo nodded. Yeah, finally after talking online for such a long time. Yeah, it does feel like meeting a friend after a long time of, like, just seeing them online or whatever. Reminds me of Code Lyoko, where that little pink-haired girl, I forgot her name, but it was like Aelita or whatever. Actually, I think that was her name. Like, when she came to the virtual world after only seeing her in CGI for, like, 1 or 2 seasons. Bruno nodded. Oh, wait. Dan smiled. So we could be neighbors or something? Runo jumped to her feet, excited. I got an idea, she said. She took a Bakugan out of her packet. Her pouch. Let's have a battle. You mean like right here? Dan asked. No, silly. How about we meet... Runo answered. How about we meet later in the park? Dan stood up. Nah, I wouldn't want to take her Bakugan, he said. I'm a pretty good brawler. Well, catch you later. Dan's one of those super arrogant protagonists, ain't he? Dan picked up his shopping bag and walked off. Runo was a little surprised. Did Dan really think he was too good to battle her? Then she noticed something on the ground. It looked like an orange wristwatch with a tiny screen instead of a clock face. But Runo knew what it was. Dan dropped his Bakupod. So we have a Pokédex, a Digivice, and now a Bakupod. You know, if Juno was a tsundere, which I'm going to assume that she is, it should be just called a Bakupod. Actually, this whole series should just be called Bakugan, because like this is like the dumbest thing I've ever read. Then again, this is probably geared towards like 6-year-old kids. Buy all our playsets and toys. Also, the chapter's almost over, so that's cool. Welcome, Dan. Dan's Baku. Oh wait, we're gonna realize. She picked it up. A tiny red mailbox appeared on the screen. Welcome, Dan. Dan's Bakupod said. He's got a message, Bruno said. Masquerade's face appeared on the screen next. Hello, Dan, he said. Masquerade here for a little invitation for you. Meet me at the river this afternoon at 3 o'clock. And come alone if you know what's good for you. And the screen went blank. I don't like that guy, Bruno fumed. Someone's got to stop him before he ruins everything. She clutched her fingers tightly around Dan's Bakupod. And that someone is gonna be me. End chapter. Wow, my throwing skills are... Yeah, I don't know if you guys actually saw anything, but wow, I think I have a throwing arm too powerful than I expected. So, wow, this video was a lot shorter than ever, now that I didn't actually need an intro. So, I guess bye, and I'll probably see you tomorrow. So, that's cool, I guess.